Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another meal prep video. So I'm going to quickly introduce what I did for meal prep, and I did take a little bit more footage this week than I did last week, so you will see all that after this. But I just quickly want to go over a couple of things, a couple of items, because I am making several new things this week and I just wanted to kind of talk to you about them. So one of the things I'm making is actually kind of new, but not really. It's not really new. Actually, it's not new at all. So if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I used to do Pinterest win or fail videos, and one of those videos was sweet potato toast. Now, it was a fail only in the fact that using my toaster did not work, but that, I think I even said this in my video, my toaster can be very unpredictable. Had it for a long time, so it is really hard to tell. It could just been my toaster. But by the time I finally got them to the consistency that I liked them, I love them. And I will link that video down below so you can see the different combinations I came up with, because they all were amazing. So I think I did a sweet and a savory. So definitely try those out. But this week I didn't want to do them in my toaster and I wanted to meal prep them, so I had to put them in the oven. And I just did them in rounds, because that's another thing I kind of struggled with when I did them before, was cutting them lengthwise. There's just, the sweet potatoes are so hard that I didn't really get a good cut. So I just did rounds. I bought really big sweet potatoes and I just did them in rounds, but I did cook them a little bit too long, longer than what I wanted. So I do have one sweet potato left. So I'm going to see how these work out. I may have to make them again and just eat these other ones as a different side dish. But I plan on using these for dinner and for lunch one day this week. And I'm going to put on them another new recipe that I tried, and that is chickpea spread. So this isn't really a recipe. I did not find it anywhere. I just kind of made it up. I mean, this was absolutely the first time that I even taste tested it or anything. I have been kind of missing hummus, and I know I can have hummus and Simply Filling. I just have to count the points for it, and I can find a 1 point hummus that you can have with 2 tablespoons, but I thought, well, what if I can make my own and then just, you know, leave out all the non-Simply Filling ingredients, which is the oil, which we can have oil, but only so much a day. So, I mean, I could have put the oil in there, but I wanted to see what can I do without the oil. So, and without tahini, because that's not Simply Filling as well. So I just kind of just threw some things in a blender. So I took 2 cans of garbanzo beans. I did 2 cans because I plan on using this for a dip for my vegetables this week and using it in a couple different ways. One of those is on the sweet potato toast and the other is on a sandwich with some sprouts and some tomatoes. So good. Used to have that a lot, and so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use my Ezekiel bread, put some of this spread on there and some tomatoes, a little bit of Himalayan sea salt, and then some sprouts. So good. So I can't wait to have that. I may have that today for lunch. Anyhow, so you take the 2 cans of garbanzo beans. I always get either the no salt added or the 50% less sodium, which I could only find the 50% less sodium at my store this week. So I got 2 cans of those, and then I added in 2 tablespoons of fat-free mayonnaise, and then I added some chopped garlic and just a little bit of red pepper flakes, which I wish I used a little bit more, so I may just add more to whatever I'm eating, because I'm always really careful with those, because I tend to have a heavy hand on them, and if you guys have never used crushed red pepper flakes, they can be very, very spicy. So be very careful if you replicate this recipe. And then I did put some sea salt in there and some of the Trader Joe's Everyday Seasoning. And then I forgot that I wanted to add in some of the Trader Joe's chili lime seasoning as well, so I ended up sprinkling some of that on top. But I just pulsed it in my blender until it was nice and creamy, and I did end up having to add some water throughout the process just to get it creamier. And then I've just put it in a dish and just put some of the chili lime sauce seasoning on top. I tasted it throughout the process and it is so good, you guys. It really has, it's gonna definitely curb my hummus cravings, so definitely try it. You may just try some different flavor combinations to see. I really did think about roasting up some red peppers and doing that, so I may do that next week for you know, more of a roasted red pepper type situation, but I just wanted to keep it simple this week. So I will be using that on, like I said, on a sandwich and on those sweet potato toast that I'll be having for lunch and for dinner one day this week. And then I roasted up some chicken, which I'll be using. I have made 2 salads that I'm going to take for lunches. I'm going to have a salad for dinner tonight, and then just some chicken to have on leftover night, which is end of the week. And then I cooked up some quinoa to put in my salads as well, and just to have on as a side dish if I want some kind of whole grain. And then a new thing I tried this week is something called, I think it's pronounced kamut. I'm not sure. It's one of those ancient grains. I haven't been able to find it, and I ran across it at Big Lots of all places. So I did cook some of that up. Now I'll tell you, I only did a small amount because I was not sure what I would think about it. I've been making wheat berries, you guys know, and I love them. I just am so obsessed with them, but I wanted to try this kamut. And I'm kind of wish I would have done the wheat berries because it was okay, but I think I'm going to pass this rest of this bag, because it's a pretty big bag, on to one of my coworkers because I know she really likes it. She had told me about it, and I don't think I will like it. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not going to say, I mean, it's not wheat berries, and I think I like the wheat berries better. So if you ever find any in the bulk section, maybe just buy a little bit and just try it first. But I just wasn't. But I'm going to eat it this week. I made it. I'm going to eat it. And maybe once I mix it up in my salad, maybe it won't be so bad. And then, so I made the 2 lunch salads. And then I made some green tea with mint. So I just steeped up some green tea bags and then added some mint to the thing. And I put it in the refrigerator. So that'll be my drink this week that I'll have with like dinners and in the mornings. So that was what I did. Oh, and then I had some ground beef that I had to package up. I didn't do video of that because I just think that's, yeah, you know, it's kind of yucky. So I had a big, huge bulk thing of extra lean ground beef, and I just put that in individual containers. So I did that, and I was going to make some baked potatoes because my family's having baked potatoes tomorrow night with dinner, but I make them in my Instant Pot, so it's not really that big of a deal to make them the night we're having dinner. So that is the meal prep, and I will show you the rest of the video here, and you will see the final product. Thanks again for watching, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, and I will see you all in the next meal prep video. Bye, guys.